I'm Charles Dickinson. Welcome to my Fireside Chat. Today we have a special guest, Dr. Bert Glandon. Welcome to the Heart.
Thank you, Charles. I appreciate it. Can we turn the heat down?
So tell us about the land purchase in Boise. What's going on that front?
Well, literally yesterday, the Board of Trustees finalized 180 days, 190 some days of due diligence. They've done all the hard work in terms of working through it, and yesterday they voted to move forward. And we will be pursuing closing a deal on the Bob Rice property, down 10 acres in downtown Boise.
How will this be paid for?
Well, the board is looking at several kinds of alternatives. There's multiple ways of funding those kinds of resources. I think one of the big conversations that we're moving into is public to private partnerships. We're looking into business to business type partnerships. We're looking at various creative kinds of ways. And one of the key factors in all these is trying to not add a burden onto students any more than we necessarily have to. And that's one of the key factors in terms of how we're moving forward.
Yeah, tell us how this land purchase in Boise relates to our master plan, how it will serve the community. There's been some confusion about what it means for our Nampa campus.
Well, the Nampa campus will always be the main campus in terms of the 100 acres. We will probably never see a campus in our lifetime. We'll never see a campus larger than that. The 10 acres downtown will be one of the major centers where we will be moving those sites that we have in Ada County, which we already have 5 sites in Ada County that we serve out of. We will move it to a main campus area in downtown, which will give an identity. The Nampa campus, we already have 2 significant buildings programmed. We have the health science building and we have the student center program for the Nampa campus. That Nampa campus will always be the major delivery area for us.
So what can people do to support this effort?
Well, I'm going to tell you now that the decision's been made and we're moving forward. Faculty, staff, students are going to be our biggest advocates. And quite frankly, we're going to be going out to the community. We're going to be asking the community, business and industry, government officials. We're going to be asking them to support CWI. And I don't think there's been a greater story in higher education than CWI in terms of we're an anomaly. We're the fastest growing community college in the history, and we produce high quality, excellent programs in the area, which has changed not only the advantages for our students, but it's also changed, we become an economic driver in the area. So we will be looking for students, faculty, and staff to literally stand up and say, look, this is a great thing. It needs to be supported. We're going to grow. The prospectus is in the next 10, 15 years that we're going to get to 35, 40,000 students.
Yeah.
That's pretty significant in anybody's market share.
It is. Tell us how you see the role of CWI in helping meet the state goal of 60% certificates and degree completions.
I think the state goal of 60% degree completions, and I'm glad you didn't say the time frame, because I think what's going to be reassessed, I think the state's going to have to look at, it was originally 2025, that we'd hit 60% of 24 to 34-year-olds with degrees, certificates, or diplomas. And I think that what we're going to have to look at is that timing. In another month, that's only 4 years.
Yeah.
And I think the timing is going to be they're going to have to reassess the timing of it. I think the goal is very honorable, and I think it's something that we ought to be striving for and working towards. I think community colleges in particular across the state are going to play a key role, a critical role, one, because of the types of students we're handling, the kinds of students we're handling, and in retraining, we will be able to have a greater advantage in working with short-term, quick turnaround in degrees, stackable credits, stackable certificates and diplomas that will help get that 60% mark in a timely fashion.
Good, thank you. That's all the time we have for today. I want to thank my guest, Dr. Glandon, for joining me today to update us on the ways that CWI supports community goals. Thanks for coming, sir.
Thanks, Charles. Appreciate it.
And thanks to all of you for watching. Until next time, this is Charles Dickinson by the Fireside.